Hey there, and welcome to Varg's first development update video. My name is Marco, and you're currently looking at very early footage of the indie game project called Varg. Varg is a first-person shooter inspired by the MS-DOS classics from the 90s, like Doom and Quake, what we now call a boomer shooter. It's developed using the open source Bevy engine, and I'm currently working on it mostly by myself, with a composer for the soundtrack and a couple of Creative Commons or licensed assets. As you can probably see by now, the game tries to emulate a classic raycast or software rasterized aesthetic, while simultaneously making use of modern, physically based rendering techniques. For example, this enemy character has a low frame rate photoscan look while reacting to real-time environment lighting, including shadows and diffuse transmission. In the game, you will fight both human and non-human characters. The human characters are known as the Initiated, which means they have undergone a cult's ritual that completely and permanently severs their free will in exchange for enhanced abilities. Hence the glowing white eyes. The blue ampoules I just collected tie into the game's special skill system that's locked by default when you start a new game. That's why you get the question marks. This gate section is designed to make sure that the player knows about the dash button, as there won't be enough time to get through the gate in case the player is walking normally. Oops. Some of these rooms seem kind of empty, and that's because I haven't really modeled the props that will bring them to life. We'll use the melee weapon, the fire axe, to open our way. You may have noticed a slight stutter that's caused by overdraw with the smoke particles. I still have to tone down the effects a little bit to avoid that. I can't progress from here, so I have to backtrack a little bit. So here's a small platforming section. Nothing too precise. This section is also a little bit less detailed than the earlier ones. I'll probably do a second pass just to clean things up. By the way, if you've watched so far, it really helps a lot if you wishlist the game on Steam. From all I've heard, after a certain threshold, the game gets picked up by the recommendation algorithm and really takes off. And I just fell to my death. Or I would have if if death was already implemented. So let's just pretend I respawned here. That health orb looks really weird empty, so let's give me some health by the power of debug mode to keep going. Something that took me quite a while to get right is the contrast between the dark and well-lit areas. Bevy has some support for global illumination probes, but the authoring pipeline for those is not there yet, which is why I'm not using them, at least for now. So everything you see is faked with a combination of directional, ambient, and point lights, which, if anything, makes this a little bit more authentic to the sort of early CGI look. We're getting pretty close to the end of the level, so with that there's a final surprise. This is a non-human alien enemy that was actually quite fun to model and animate. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. With the elevator, off we go. Please make sure to hit our Discord follow us on social media, and wishlist on Steam. This is my first serious indie game project, so I really appreciate this support. Thank you.